Have you been using dirty toothpaste to brush your teeth? Well, if you've been using the conventional brands out there, then you've probably been using dirty toothpaste to brush your teeth. So in this video, I'm going to try and share with you some of my concerns with using this dirty toothpaste. Now, one of the main culprits out there is fluoride. If you've gone down the natural health rabbit hole, then you probably realize just how bad fluoride can be to both your health as well as your spiritual well-being. Now, I believe these nefarious actors who placed fluoride in both our water supplies and our toothpaste have done this knowing full well the consequences on humanity for including this very harsh substance in both our toothpaste as well as our water supplies. Now, let's get into what is fluoride. So fluoride is the substance that was added to toothpaste as well as the water supplies in the initial stages because it was believed to help prevent cavities as well as to protect the enamel of the teeth and reduce the number of patients that would be visiting dentists as a result of cavities. Now let's do a bit of critical thinking. If you want to eliminate cavities, you should be looking or advising your people to avoid sugars and all the nasty processed foods so that you never develop cavities in the first place. And it's often with conventional help. They treat the symptoms and not the underlying cause. And what happens? By ensuring that most of humanity uses fluoride, even if you're following a healthy diet, you're going to be suffering the consequences or the side effects over a prolonged period of time from overconsumption or ingestion of fluoride. And the worst thing to do was to include it in the water supply because everyone needs to drink water. And that is how they ensure that everyone is intoxicated with this really harmful substance. Because you need to brush your teeth, or at least most people do brush their teeth, twice or 3 times a day. And you probably drink a sufficient amount of water to ingest quite a bit of fluoride. So over a long period of time, it's a very harsh substance to be exposing your body to. Now I've got a whole long list of what are some of the side effects from fluoride, and let's go through that. So let's look at the first really bad side effect from fluoride. So over time, fluoride results in weak joints as well as skeletal weakness. Now that's really bad because we've been sold this narrative to say that fluoride is actually good for your bones, but the research seems to indicate otherwise. The second one that's really bad is neurological problems and problems with the development of young kids' brains during the early stages. And that's really bad. You do not want to be negatively impacting the ability of your child's brain health at those early stages. The third one, and contrary to what a lot of dentists tell us, is that it often leads to tooth decay and weakness in the enamel, a direct contradiction to the very aspect that they've sold us on. And let's look at some of the others. So those are the 3 main negative side effects from overconsumption of fluoride. The others include high blood pressure, acne, and aggravation of seizures and thyroid issues. So as you can see, that's a whole long list of negative side effects from the consumption of fluoride. To any sane person out there, the risks seem to outweigh the benefits. So why has the substance been infused in products that almost everyone uses on a daily basis? And yet, because of money, because a lot of companies are making a lot of money from infusing these harmful substances in our water as well as in toothpaste. And the second one is because fluoride stifles our spiritual growth by calcifying the pineal gland. So you can see, whoever decided to use fluoride in our water supply as well as our toothpaste has done so with a very nefarious intent. And the other aspect that I'd like to point out just before I end the video, if you're using this brand, here are some of the other harmful substances that you probably deliberately avoid in foods that you consume, but it's found in this brand of toothpaste. And that is Blue 1, which is a known carcinogen, Yellow 5, another carcinogen, as well as other substances that sound so complicated that just shouldn't be in toothpaste, and you probably won't find in any natural toothpaste out there. And that is like tetrasodium pyrophosphate. Do we really need that? Have a look at some of your natural brands of toothpaste out there and see if those brands contain any of these harmful substances. So hopefully this video has helped inform you of dirty toothpaste, and you can make that transition towards a cleaner toothpaste, as well as being more cognizant of the water that you're consuming and what are those harmful substances in your water.